Hello everyone, and welcome. So a while back, I found a Mega Man Legends inspired indie game called ZetaGAL, and if you've played it, you'll certainly recognize the similarities. From the art to the townspeople and its shops, the games is so akin to Legends, but still very unique in its own ways. Just like the original Legends games, there's a lot of special attention to detail and small miscellaneous interactions that fit perfectly in the world. I really like to see stuff like the bouncy slime bags behind the houses so that you can jump on the roofs and get to secret areas. Small things like that do make a big difference. The liveliness of a small town and extra effort put into character dialogue will always go a long way for me. So you arrive in the town on a subway and can explore quite a bit. You talk to the friendly townspeople, check out the shops, and then take off into the forest where enemies await. The enemies drop a special currency called bits, which look just like a rainbow-colored refractor. You can spend them on upgrades for weapons and health back at the junk shop in town. In addition to your other equipment, of course you also have a buster gun, with the usual upgrades for attack power, speed, and the likes. Before we continue on any further, one thing you might notice is that there's no objective or quest list. It's actually not too bad because of the way the world is organized. There's a few large areas, but they're all close to each other, and the progression is mostly linear, so it's pretty easy to figure out where to go. In a larger game, I could see how it would work like the Mega Man Legends 1 world, which was also mostly open. I really loved the look of the town, so I explored everything possible. It's colorful, lively, and all of the NPCs have meaningful dialogue, whether it be hints about the game or some jokes. I traveled the rooftops and looked everywhere for secrets. It took me ages to get past this one obstacle here, with the house though, and when you finally get over, there's just this snooty lady under a gazebo that laughs at you. So anyway, I stole her bits and spent them at a gear shop for some much needed parts. The end goal for ZetaGAL is a hidden treasure deep beneath the ruins past the town. That's right, we're going digging. Before that, you do have to take the passage through the forest first. This is still sort of an intro to the game here. It's actually a really good tutorial for the game's mechanics, but was also a great exploration experience. There's a lot of obstacles and also a neat little area where an NPC called Locke and his RV are located. He's missing his shovel, and you'll need him to dig up the caves first before you can go any further. His shovel is just beyond the path, and it's not too difficult to get to. But once you pick up the shovel, the first boss is waiting right behind you, and is not amused at all with shovel thieves. It spawns some smaller bug henchmen, but as long as you take care of them quickly and keep moving, you'll make your way through. So once you get back to Locke, he'll dig up the blocked path from before, and you can move on. The ruins are another blast from the past. There's robot guards, though not Reaper bots, the enemies do remind me of them. Most of the other enemies were just the creatures from the forest and caves. It was really nice to come into the ruins and see these. And of course there's the treasure at the end, the main reward that motivates any digger. The ruins ended up being bigger than I expected too. There's a good mix of puzzles and new enemies, some tougher than others. I found out it was better to avoid these hammer guys, so if I can, I'll be back here later with stronger weapons for revenge. The design of the rooms, walls, and doors are also familiar, with the double doors opening from the middle and the ancient mechanical style wall patterns. The wall patterns always gave the ruins a good mysterious look, and made you imagine how they were built. The blaster itself isn't too bad to control. There's no manual aiming, and the lock-on works pretty good. Besides the blaster and melee, I would definitely like to see another special weapon attachment. The final boss is actually quite a challenge, and takes some skill. Unfortunately, this isn't a boss that you can just strafe around with and shoot at to win. After taking a few tries, I finally took it down and collected my prize. It was kind of a bummer though, because I don't think the final item actually did anything. But since this is the end anyway, that's okay. There wouldn't be a good use for any more items right now. It's been a long time since a game has given me the same feeling as Legends, and I can't wait to see more. The colors, art, and theme bring back a lot of memories. So if you're a fan of Mega Man Legends, I would highly recommend trying this out. Something neat I found out after playing the game and coming back was an area under construction. You can even swim here, but you can get stuck pretty easily if you try to, so just make sure you save ahead of time before playing around here. Besides that, there was another welcome callback. Once you beat the final boss, you can start a new game on hard mode. I myself didn't do that though, since the game had beaten me up pretty good on normal. If you like ZetaGAL, then there's good news. This game was really meant to be a prototype, so the creator is actually making a bigger game out of this called ZetaGAL. You can follow Arthur Vader on Twitter for the latest updates, and as of December they still post about it and it looks fantastic. It's probably the most complete Mega Man Legends fan game I've ever seen. If you're interested in checking it out, you can download it for free on itch.io. I also uploaded my full playthrough on my other channel called Hidden Gem Games. If you know of any other good Mega Man Legends inspired fan games, please let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you'd like me to cover more indie games in general. I've been having a lot of fun with everything that's been coming out on itch.io. If you enjoyed my short review of ZetaGAL, please give this video a like and subscribe. This is Shaztopia. Have a wonderful day.